And we are live. What is going on, LBHT crew? It's just me right now. I don't know if B is going to join or not. We didn't really talk about officially doing a live stream. I sent him a message earlier, said, "Hey, set up a I'm gonna set up a live stream." I'm not sure if he saw it or not, but if he sees it, he'll join. If not, that's cool. We just hanging out, giving a quick reaction to the Ravens versus Eagles game. There's about 30 seconds left in the game. It's just about done. 24-7. Ravens win. Take care of business. Pretty good performance, I gotta say. I like what I saw out there. We got in the chat. Sancho's in the house. What's good, bro? What's good? Osman, salute. We got Jay in the house. What up, Jay? I didn't get to watch the Panthers game earlier. Didn't look too good, though. Didn't look too good. I'll have to go back and take a look at that one. I'm sure B watched it, and he'll have his reaction to it. I had my alarm set to go and watch it, but I've literally been in the studio all day. I have been working on some things. Me and B are working on some things for the website. We've been kind of teasing it to y'all. One of the things you guys, over 100 of you guys have already signed up for, that's the Pick'em League. We built that ourselves, right? And there's some updates to that site that's going to come out really soon. So if you haven't signed up for the Pick'em League, the link is in the chat. You're signing up for a free membership to the site because it's not going to just be the Pick'em League on the site. Moving forward, there's going to be some other things. And those other things I've been working on today too, but it's top secret. I can't tell y'all yet. Can't tell y'all. All right, there's only a few people that have the clearance to know about those things, but you're going to love it. You're going to love it. Just click the link if you haven't already. Members.lbhtshow.com. That will get you signed up for the Pick'em League. All right. Oh, okay. Y'all are filing in. Mr. Black Ice, salute. Good to see you. Cam Dom, salute. Shelly Shell, good to see you. KP says Loop is buns. What? He missed one field goal. Man, y'all are tough on kickers. Tough on kickers. I'm not worried about Tyler Loop. I'm not. I feel like we are still dealing with Harbaugh trauma here, right? Where we feel like if the special teams isn't top notch, we don't have a chance, right? Because a lot of games came down to Justin Tucker's unrealistic expectations, if we're being honest, right? We're expecting Justin Tucker to kick 60-yard field goals to win games for us. Okay, that's not how it's supposed to work. I feel like we're going to have a very disciplined offense and defense. I think we're gonna win a lot of games like we won tonight, 24-7. I think a lot of games are gonna look like that. I think there will be very few games that come down to the field goal, and Tyler Loop is going to be just fine. All right, he's gonna be just fine. This is a time to miss kicks anyway. It's preseason. Okay, I'm not worried about it. Garrison, salute. Good to see you. The receivers actually had space. I gotta tell you, I am very happy with what I saw from our rookie wide receivers. I know Elijah Surratt had the fumble. Not worried about that. He looked good. Of course, Jacoby Lane just continued the momentum. He got a touchdown. Good job, EDC. I gotta say, I credit where credit's due. Those two picks look pretty good. Shelly Shell said you didn't miss much at all, Jose. Wasn't the best showing from the Panthers. Yeah, I still gotta go and take a look though. Still gotta go take a look, and me and B are gonna discuss it. Yeah, I saw a couple clips. They didn't look too pretty, but I really wanted to see Jonathan Brooks. I saw the stat line. Brooks only had like 4 carries, so he didn't get much work. I'm hoping he gets a little. I didn't expect too much because they have 2 more games, so I expect him to get a little bit more work. At least one of these games coming up. Before the start of the season. Dude just sold 2 of my parlays. Oh, I see. I see what's going on. I got you. Why are you betting on preseason? Why are you? we gamble on preseason now.
Degenerate.
Right.
Like, come on, man. Whoops. There we go.
Yes.
Absolute degenerate. Clean yourself up. All right.
I'm just getting started. Just we're talking about this preseason game just finished. We got a super chat from Wandering Raven. Salute to you. Says we're slow to coming around mentors higher, but bottom now. They look prepared up and down the roster. Yeah, going back to when Jesse Minter was hired. Me and B were okay with it. There were some other guys that were like, we probably would have preferred like an offensive coordinator, offensive minded coach. And what me and B didn't like, the only thing we didn't like about Jesse Minter is that he had previous ties to the Ravens, so we felt like there might be some
predetermined.
Right. But I mean, we knew he was an excellent coach coming in. I mean, the players rave about him. So like in terms of him as a coach, there was no problems with us. It was more of a organizational thing that that we kind of concerned about. But as soon as he came in and started putting together his coaching staff, we had a good feeling. And if you didn't like it, that's okay. Like it's okay if you didn't like the move, because you got to prove it. But so far, everything he's done up until this point makes me feel really good about the team.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Raven. We did get another super chat from TC. Thank you very much.
TC, salute.
Jose and Rodney, appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, TC.
Yeah, Baltimore looked they look good. I mean, we got another super chat here. Love you forever. Thank you very much. Says the defense looked like it had 13 players on the field. Oh, I mean, listen. I don't want to take anything away from them. They played very well. But it also looked like they were playing Andy Dalton. All right. So
yeah.
Like the Eagles didn't really look like they showed up to play, much like my Carolina Panthers today. So it was a great performance from Baltimore. Jacoby Lane looked good. Elijah Surratt looked good. Hibner looked good. And you know what? That third string quarterback he got there didn't look too bad. Fagnano from Cincinnati or UConn.
Yeah.
So he came out and he played pretty well. Outside of that interception in the end zone, obviously he was a little late with, but
yeah.
They looked good all around. The Eagles looked very unimpressive. Very
because this is a Ravens and Panthers channel, we have a little deeper knowledge of Andy Dalton's recent play, right? So
shout out to Andy Dalton for
surviving,
for tricking them again. Good job,
Andy
man.
Dalton was especially terrible last year. I mean, like it's like just
funny too.
Yeah, like it was comical. It was comical to him as well. Like, yeah, he shouldn't have a job. He should not have a job.
I'm not gonna go that far. He shouldn't have a job playing quarterback in the NFL. He should be employed. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Andy as a person. Like,
right.
He can be an assistant coach or something like that. Like, he can go into another field if he wants. He can't be an NFL quarterback at this late stage in 2026. But they didn't really have anybody playing for Philly. None of the starters really. But Jacoby Lane kept it going. What he's been doing in practice. Elijah Surratt outside of the one fumble, which that it'll happen. You don't want to see that, but it'll happen. You got it. He got punched out from behind.
It's better that it happens now, so they can look at it, in practice and say, okay, what do you got to do? Like, sometimes you need those things that happen, even though coaches are telling them, hold the ball in, don't hold it out. Sometimes you need those things to happen for them to wake up.
That's Jose. They don't want that man to have a job. I say he should be gainfully employed.
Like, you know what? My bad.
Very harsh.
My bad. Yes.
Very harsh.
Yes. I don't mean not employed anywhere. I just meant quarterbacking.
Yeah. And the first quarterback in? Why? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But outside of that fumble.
What's up, Coach? Shout out to Coach, man. Because I was watching your stream the whole time when I was watching the game. I have become accustomed to just turning the volume down on the TV and just listening to coaches stream while I watch the game. So salute to you, man. That's much better than the broadcast that's on TV. Although they had a local broadcast, the new voice of the Ravens, Kyle Yeomans and Rob Woodson. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. I used to enjoy Jerry Sandusky and Rob Woodson on the radio whenever I had to go drive, pick up the kids, and make my rounds and all that stuff. But yeah, they were pretty good. I did want to catch a little bit of them, but I typically they're not on TV like when I'm watching the game. So yeah. I just put Coach on there. But Coach had a nice setup today, man. It's pretty dope.
Felt really bad for Adisa Isaac. He thought he had a pick six. He thought he existed for a minute, and the refs were like,
Still,
we saw that was
a good play. You know what? It was a good heads up play. He was in position and good reaction to the ball. Huh?
They read the name on the back of that jersey. They're like, that's not a real person.
Bring it back. Listen, none of it counts, so it's still a good play. Yeah. Yeah, but, Ghostman Isaac. Yo. What's up, Imani? What's up, Ty?
The Carolina Panthers did not have a performance like Baltimore had today playing Buffalo. There were some positives. There were a few. They got after Josh Allen. They got 3 sacks on him. Jalen Phillips had a sack. He should have had 2.
Oh, Josh Allen did play?
Yeah. He played a few series. So they got 3 sacks. Devin Lloyd went out there and did his thing. The secondary did their thing, by which I mean didn't cover anybody. So that's still concerning. Offensively, yeah, they didn't look good. But again, they don't have their starting O-line out there. And we said the starters played well, right? Or the starters played, but that did not include Teteroa McMillan, Jalen Coker. So they were Bryce and Jonathan Brooks were out there by themselves, essentially. Okay. So, yeah, Jonathan had 4 touches, 14 yards, not really anything going on there. They could not get anything at all going offensively, which is okay because they also couldn't get anything going defensively. So it was
I figured I figured they wouldn't give Brooks too many carries just yet.
Yeah.
Maybe that last game he might get a few more, but I think they're gonna slowly work him in. So yeah, that was ugly.
Yeah,
that was ugly. I'm gonna go back and look at the game. I didn't get a chance to look at it. I saw the stats.
Yeah, don't blink. I see that Panthers offense.
What I did see was a zero, big zero next to Xavier Leggett's name. I need him to be productive.
Xavier Legette, as the Bills broadcast team called him, he didn't get a lot of opportunities today. They threw it to him once. It wasn't a great. The offense, like I said, they got nothing going. Nothing worked. Nothing worked at all. It was not their day. And again, the offense, I don't expect them to be able to get anything going if you don't have Teteroa and you don't have Jalen Coker out there. You don't have any receiving threats, right? So, I mean, essentially, I know this guy didn't play, but essentially they were down their top 3 receivers with Teteroa, Jalen, and Razzle Dazzle because he's out for the year. So, yeah, it is what it was.
Man, y'all are tough on kickers. Good Lord.
They don't like Tyler Loop for whatever reason. Tyler Loop liberated y'all, and you just
listen. Do you like your new house? You like your new home? Do you like all the stuff we have? You like your new coaches? You like the new weapons we have? You have Tyler Loop to thank for all of that.
Right.
Okay. That's right. Tyler Loop. Kick for change. Okay, because I don't care what Bishotti said. Had we made the playoffs, John Harbaugh still be over here.
He sure would.
He would still be here. So
100%.
Listen, thank you, Tyler. And I don't care. He missed 1 kick tonight. It's preseason.
First kick of the year he missed, and they're like, get him out.
We're not. I said it before you came on air. We're too used to having to rely on 50+ yard field goals to win games.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's not going to be this team anymore. This team is just going to win, and the kicker is going to be the last thing you think about.
Yeah.
Loop is going to be fine. What up, Hendo? Shout out to you. Says it's great.
It's
To see
great to football back. What are you
it's great to
doing,
see
bro?
football back. I
Click
got
on
you.
the link. My man told me he was like, "Oh, if you on the stream, I'm gonna be on the stream." Look at him.
He did.
Look at him.
You know what? He did text me yesterday. He's like, "Hey, B said you was going live. Is that true?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, bet." And I was like, I didn't ask him. But I was like, "Does that mean he's coming on?" But you know,
you can't trust. They're gonna come out of that man's mouth. Looper the pooper. Oh, come on, man. Well, thank you very much for the super chat, but no, man.
All right.
Thank you, Ty.
Oh, okay. You did thank him. Okay. Yes, thank you, Lou. It's all jokes. It's all jokes. All right. Yeah, but Luke did exactly what I wanted him to do last year because I said it. I said it beginning of the year. I don't want another Justin Tucker, right? I don't at least not with John Harbaugh.
Right.
I didn't want another kicker that was just going to bail us out. And honestly, Tucker could have bailed us out of a few games last year. He could have, right?
Maybe. I mean, we don't know what he's got left either. He was
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. A Tucker caliber.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Could have bailed us out of a few of those games.
Yeah, he would have been in the playoffs.
Yeah, like that's exactly why I didn't want. I didn't want us to have to rely on a kicker. If we have to rely on a kicker, we're a bad team. We're a bad team. So cool. We got a young kicker. He's gonna be fine. He missed the kick that
or he won't. Don't matter. He's a kicker. Stop worrying about it.
Right.
Stop worrying about it. Like, who cares?
So some things I saw, and I see you guys saying it in the chat. The depth looks nice. What I liked about tonight is even like you can see the drop off in talent. Obviously, that's just what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But the execution was there. I tried my hardest to pay attention to O-line. Coach is going to be able to break that down a lot better than I would. But
it's like a boy getting beat clean on one play. Vega.
I missed that one. He got beat.
Yeah.
That was offsides. All right, I'm pretty sure that was offsides. What's up, Nitro? Okay, Nitro said he coming on the show too. Okay, all right, come through. But I'm pretty sure that's offsides. I'll go back and look. But no, like when Lefford preaches to them speed off the ball. Like you could tell that's what they were trying to do. I mean, they had a couple of false starts here and there, but you could tell they were trying to be quick, to react, especially on those run plays. They trying to get downfield. They look a lot sharper. Do they look great? No, they look great, but they looked a lot more in sync, I would say. All right. Screen passes. We've seen a lot more screen passes than we've ever seen that are actually executed. It's crazy because I thought maybe maybe it's the atmosphere here that we just
they're illegal in city limits.
Yeah.
The only thing I wasn't really impressed with was the run game. Was not really impressed with any of those running backs. They did the job, but that was about it. And I don't know who I think it was Rod Woodson. My man could not get over the fact that Adam Randall played wide receiver. Like, it blew his mind. But, it's fine. It was game one, so, it's whatever.
Yeah, B, act like you at least like to stream together.
What are you talking about? I love streaming with Jose. What do you mean?
You talking about Nitro. He wants to stream with us. Nitro, we're going to bring him on.
He's not talking about Nitro. He's not talking about himself.
He said he wanted to come on the stream.
Hold on. Fair says, no, worry about it. Special teams matter. Tell that to the 2010 Chargers. No. Ferris, what I'm saying is...
What about the other year that they didn't win anything?
I'm talking about the Baltimore Ravens fans don't need to worry about kicker. They need to forget kickers exist. They need to worry about their offense and defense winning them games.
No, what okay, you said 2010. What about the rest of their existence?
Like, how many people in here know... I mean, I'm sure there's some. But how many people know who the Seahawks kicker is? or care who the Seahawks kicker is, or tell you what his stats were last year. Yeah, you don't care. You don't know.
Or
You
Eagles
know
or
why?
Chiefs.
You know why? Because they had a top defense in the league and one of the top offenses in the league, and they just went out and they scored points and they won games. Of course, you want your kicker to make kicks when you absolutely need it, but you don't want to need it at 7-7. You want to need it at 28-28. Right? And you're like, okay, you know what? We've played to a stalemate. Go out and kick one. Not, goddamn, man. Fourth again. All right, run out there. No.
Man. Yeah.
Bunch of Ron Rivera fans in here. I want to win game 7-6. Not me.
Yeah. At one point, the first down battle was 22-2. Holy crap. Yeah. Defense looks sharp. And I expect this. It is just preseason, but like I said, what I liked was even when you see backups and third strings come in, you see them flying to the ball. You see them, for the most part, understanding where they need to be, and like that's a sign of great coaching, you know. And look, when the starters get out there, like I think we're gonna have a top 3 defense, y'all. Things gonna be top 3.
They should. They absolutely should. They not should. They better.
They better.
But the real thing is that they should have top 5 offense and defense. And if Jacoby Lane and Elijah Surratt and Hibner can, if that's who they are, what you saw tonight, like if they can play that way, then yeah, the Ravens are going to be unstoppable when Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry are on the field.
Agreed. But you point out something though, that backup running back situation. Well, I mean, it's going to be Justice Hilda's backup. He didn't play. So I mean, the running back situation is fine. Like Adam Randall is young. He did score a touchdown towards the end. He needs time to develop. We shouldn't be expecting anything big out of him yet. He's in the 6th round.
I thought he was Derrick Henry Jr.
Yeah, I mean, Junior. He look. Derrick Henry didn't go off in his rookie season either.
That was a coach's decision, not a Derrick Henry thing.
Listen. He didn't go off. Okay, he didn't go.
That man. I don't know what. Listen, I understand respecting the veterans and everything. I understand you paid him a lot of money, but I don't know what the hell you was doing with DeMarco Murray for 3 years when you drafted Derrick Henry. But that's neither here nor there. That's fine.
You know what? I'm glad they did it that way because he still has some left in the tank now because of it. Yeah. All right. Hibner looked good. Yes. Mm-hmm. I didn't like that he headbutted my starting tight end on the sideline there.
Who?
With no face mask. Hibner. He got too excited. Huh?
Headbutted who?
He headbutted Mark Andrews.
He headbutted himself? Oh. You still talking about Mark?
It was like he got excited because they're doing the whole he's trying to give a little headbutt like to acknowledge the thing, but Mark Andrews is in street clothes.
Yeah. He can stay that way. Ty, thank you very much. The player skiing correctly, signs and communication was great. Yeah.
Baseball Lifestyle says we are back.
Baseball?
It's football season when I see Baseball Lifestyle in the chat. Baseball Lifestyle only comes around during football season. What's up, man? Good to see you. Emery looked good on the right side. Yeah, early on, I think he had a couple of mishaps, but yes, for the most part, they all look pretty good. Voorhees, I heard Voorhees' name not in a good way a few times on Coach's stream, so I think Coach will have something to say about that. Hitler did that on purpose. He said, "I'm gonna be tight in one way or another." Don't hate on baseball, B. Nobody hate on baseball. Nobody hating on baseball.
I am. Baseball sucks.
Wow.
That's why my Dodgers about to get this 3-peat and shut it down. No offense, Baseball Lifestyle.
He likes baseball.
All the offense, Buck. I don't watch baseball. Baseball is garbage.
Mike Green, I didn't see. Did Mike Green do something out there? I did not see.
I didn't see him do anything.
I see somebody put in the chat Mike Green. Let me see if he shows up on the stat sheet here. I do not see Mike Green. I see Keon Martin got a sack. I did see Keon Martin's blitz. That was nice. That was nice. I don't see Mike Green anywhere on here. I did see Zion Young. Zion Young was close to the quarterback a couple of times. He had one where he almost blew up that screen. He almost blew it up. Zion Young is going to be a baller. He needs a little development, but I like where he's at.
I'm gonna go out and say it right. Mike Green got one tackle. I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. By the end of the season, y'all gonna be calling Mike Green a bust.
Yeah. Hey, who's garbage, Zach? Who are you talking about? He says you're garbage. Who's garbage?
Oh, because I said baseball's garbage, probably.
Oh, okay.
Listen, bro. If you took it that personally, you just got to eat that one, man. Like,
I mean,
sorry. Like, I don't know what you
want. Yeah, Mike Green has to finish plays. Yeah, I mean, yes, he does. He does. But look, that's our first preseason game. We got got two more, so we'll see how it goes. Zion Young had better pressure than Mike Green. I think he probably played more snaps too, though.
That's because he's better. I don't know.
Yeah. No, we'll see. We will see. We will see. Man, 170 of y'all in here. Salute to y'all, man. Good to see y'all back. Welcome back. All right. Stay a while. Okay. Make sure you hit that like button. If you're new in here, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't been here in a while, I mean, well, before the season ended, we were doing a morning stream, myself and Hendo. So here and on the Road Pod, we multi-stream Monday through Wednesday, 6:15 a.m. 6:15 a.m. So make sure you tune into that. Also, that pin link that you see in the chat box is not to Patreon. Patreon is still active, but we have free membership over on our website, LBHTShow.com. Sign up. That'll enter you into our Pick'em League. It's one Pick'em League to rule them all. There's over 100 of y'all already signed up. All right. It's free. It's going to be fun. You can compete against your favorite content creators. You'll be able to identify who they are. That's actually what I'm working on tonight. That'll probably be out later this week. I made some changes already, some good changes to it. So a little bit more interactive, and we'll be going over it during the season. But yeah, whole ranking system. See where you end up at the end of the season. See how many badges you can win. Okay, do that. Members.lbhtshow.com is where you can find it. It is free. It takes 30 seconds to sign up. All right. Yes, I peeped that. He headbutted the F out of him. Yeah, like it was just like a little celebration thing, and then his hat got stuck in his face mask. Yeah. I think Jacoby Lane floor might be 500 yards and 5 touchdowns for his first season.
Let's calm down.
We'll see.
Well, yeah. Let's see where he's playing, where he is on the depth chart before we start talking about his floor. Because
listen,
he was out there and Rashad was not.
Yeah, listen, I'm not going to try to damper anybody's excitement. It's been a while since we've been able to feel good about a player like this throughout camp and preseason up to now. Right? What's up, Kobe? Thanks for coming through. Says Jacoby hype. Yeah, yeah.
I guess
I'm fine with it. I'm okay with it.
Thank you very much. Falalala was in his normal form today, and Harbs. Y'all rude.
Let me tell you something.
Y'all rude.
Falele, yeah, I mean, like he is what he is. But did you see that play with Jackson Dart got blown up?
Listen, raise your hand if you think he signed Daniel Falele to get Jackson Dart hurt so he can draft Arch Manning.
But number 29, I don't know, Ferris, who's number 29 on y'all team? Who's number 29? I don't know. B, did you see? I put it in the Discord.
I haven't seen it. No.
I don't know. It was so bad. I was like, wait, did he get juked? Or was he trying to run out? I feel like he was trying to run out to the flat and then realize, oh, my quarterback is about to die. Let me try to go back and try to stop him. But yo, that dude came off the edge untouched and blew him up. Did you guys see that? It was bad. Ferris was doing the play-by-play. You could speak to it, but the way he was moving, it looked like he meant to run out, and then he saw that guy coming. Like, oh, yeah, right. Okay,
you're not supposed to get hit like that in the preseason.
Okay, so you saw it.
That ain't right. Who is that?
Okay,
Minnesota. That's a fine.
Yeah, you're saying Falele needs to be arrested? No, number 29. You got to at least bring him in for questioning. Okay, I need to know where you were supposed to be on that play, sir.
Good Lord.
We need to know if you're an accomplice or not. Cody, thank you for a super chat. Says the juxtaposition of Minter holding a clipboard, calling plays, and Harbaugh standing on the sideline looking confused is the offseason. Is in two pictures. Man, I might have to put something together for that. Yeah, again, it's something that they preached about. Tay got it. What's good, man? Good to see you. It is something that they preached about from day one that, you know, me and B talked about when they did their press conference. Communication. All the coaches from Jesse Minter, Anthony Weaver, Declan Doyle, like all the position coaches, when they all got up to go up to speak, they all were saying the same thing. Communication is key. We want everybody to be on the same page. And it just feels like that's what it is. So when they're on the sideline talking and everything and communicating, that goes from the coaching staff down to the players, and it shows on the field. You know what I'm saying? Whereas John Harbaugh is just like, just do it my way. Play like a Raven. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
that. And that's what I've been telling for years. Play like a Raven don't mean nothing. Means nothing. It was just another one of his catchphrases. That's all.
Yeah.
Hey, and listen, he knows about Brandon. I'll give him that. You know, same thing with New England, the Patriot way. I don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
Well, I do apologize. The Patriot way meant you ain't getting paid for the work you put in here. But otherwise,
you get paid somewhere though.
Yeah.
They'll set you up for your next job. It was a delayed blitz. Tracy Slow played for pass pro. Then he went to run his route. That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah. That's what I thought, Ferris. Initially, I was like, yo, you just gonna let your man get blown up like that? But then I saw it again. I was like, no, he was running out. And then he saw the dude come in. He tried to save him. So it's not really on. It's not you. Would you put that on the running back?
No.
Like I wouldn't put it on. I wouldn't put it on him. But dang, man, like
listen, man, like he didn't come from the blind side. All right, Dart got to do something with that one. Okay.
Yeah. He just took it.
Lost that man back like 7 yards. Oh, the stat of the night from Kwame: Dart has gone in the blue tent in more than half of his games played. That's not great. It's probably not great.
No, it's definitely not a good thing.
That's not the long-term answer in New York.
No. Wait, we don't have 100 likes. We need 100 likes, y'all. Let's get these likes up. Where we at with the likes? Wandering Raven, what's good? Good to see you. There's a lot of y'all in here, man. Appreciate to see all of y'all. Let's see. Oh, Trace. Oh, they snitching on him. Tyrone Tracy Jr. Okay. All right. Harbs was crying on the sideline today. I gotta see. I gotta go back and look at it. You can't be crying on your first it's preseason, bro. It's preseason. You can't be that upset, right?
Right.
Yo, you just gotta coach him up. You gotta say, hey, look, this is what you need to do in this situation. You know, Brian Flores, by the way, was another person that we were looking at as a candidate for head coach for Baltimore. We'd have been very happy with him as well. Let's see. That Pinata dude, that quarterback was dealing, man. Flockefella was good.
For those who don't know, he's referring to Joe Fagnano.
Yeah. Ty says, I think Jacoby Lane's floor is 1,200 yards and 10 touchdowns. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. What's y'all grade on the new uniforms in action? Listen, man, we did a whole stream when those uniforms got released. I think they look great.
I'm gonna say this. The grade on the new uniforms is incomplete because you shouldn't be wearing anything but the all purple or the all black.
The white unis look nice too.
Well, I mean, okay, yeah, when you're on the road, you're gonna wear the white. But I'm talking about they were at home. You shouldn't be wearing anything but the all black or the all purple.
Okay. All right. All right. Who else we got in here? We got everybody in here. Killer, what's good? Says at least he came out after and threw a touchdown. You talking about Dart?
All right, man.
Yeah, okay.
That'll mean nearly as much after you took a hit like that in the preseason game.
Yeah, yeah.
I bet it didn't feel like he came back and threw a touchdown.
Okay, yeah, I agree with Ferris. Like again, looking at it like because I watched it about 10 times. After a few times, I was like, nah, either he didn't know he was supposed to block or he wasn't supposed to be blocking, and he tried to go out there and save his quarterback, but it was just too late. So, Ashley, what's good?
Damn, he had 3 completions and got sacked twice.
Oh no, says he wasn't a Flores guy. Okay, that's all right. Chen Wu, what's up, Chen Wu? Oh man, yeah. So no, very excited about Jacoby Lane. It is just preseason, and there's a difference between preseason play and regular season play. Of course, we all know that. But it's just good to see somebody that's been consistently making plays in practice goes out there and does it even in a preseason game, right? It's showing a level of consistency, and you feel good about that. Now, of course, you have to do it when the games actually matter. And listen, he's not going to get talked about as much, but I liked what I saw from Elijah Surratt too.
Yeah,
I liked it a lot. Minus the fumble, and again, I'm not worried about that.
Rashad Bateman about to be wide receiver 5 because I also like Tez. Right?
Yeah. Wayne Drummond, what's good? Happy to see all pass catchers get some good burn. Yeah. What's this F for, Hendo?
I don't know. He probably lying to somebody again.
Hendo's like, I gotta hate on something here. Who you hating on? Darlene, what's good? Good to see you. Game Too Easy's in here. I see you. Kwame says, Ferris, why play your starter in this game? He needs, because Jackson needs some work.
I mean, yeah, it's preseason. Like they got to get out there. He went 3 for 4. It's not like he was playing all game. He just got blown up.
Yeah, it just didn't look good.
listen, like I like Brian Flores, and Brian Flores should absolutely be a head coach. That's kind of dickish, right? Like you didn't even do that.
You had them for 4 snaps, and you're like, "Why is he even out there?" Things did not go well.
But yeah, you're out there for 4 pass plays, and you're like, "Why are you running delayed blitzes? Like, what are we doing?" Like, come on, man.
Yeah, he got blown. If you haven't seen that, the only reason why we're still talking about it because that was a bad hit. That if you even if you don't like him, that's a bad hit. Thank you, Wayne, for being a member. I appreciate that.
Hey, everybody out there, like I thought we had a gentleman's agreement that this kind of thing wouldn't happen.
It's supposed to be vanilla
in the first preseason game. It's terrible. That is terrible.
Love the under center from the QBs. Love seeing receivers seen open. It's a new era. Yeah, there's a lot of things that we're going to have to unlearn from John Harbaugh, because that's the other thing too when we're talking about who the Ravens need to go after in the offseason, who they need to draft, and we're still thinking like it's the old regime here. It's like, we can't go and get a Justin Jefferson. We can't go and get this person because, like we're a run first team. We're this and that. We don't know what we are. I saw a lot of screens today.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of well executed screens. Not just, it was wild to me how we just didn't know how to run a screen the whole time Harbaugh was here.
Yeah. I'm going to say, I'm telling people not to go overboard with Jacoby Lane, right? Because you don't even know where he's going to be playing in the rotation. You've seen one game of the offense with all the backups and everything. But let me just say this. if that is Jacoby Lane, if that is Elijah Surratt, Lamar's winning MVP number 3 this year, and
Facts.
going away.
Facts.
Like it won't be
Facts.
close.
Jail Dog says, nah, bro. As soon as everybody saw Dart was MAGA, he had a target on his back. Yeah, it would be the black coach would be like, delayed. The latest blitz. Delayed blitz.
Like we keeping it pretty vanilla tonight, Brian. He's like, no, we're gonna heat him up.
Yeah.
Like, what?
He's like, I prefer chocolate. Did tell me they panned to Abdul Carter once after that hit? Did anybody get a view of Abdul Carter's face after that hit?
I just know Tyrone Tracy had an out of bounds run and flow. So it's like, yo, run your route next time, bro. Don't even worry about
it. Kobe, thank you for the super chat. Fans have to learn they deserve nice things. That's the thing. That's the thing. And just, I mean, even if everything was going well, like John Harbaugh's been here for a long time, we're used to seeing us play a certain way, right? It's going to seem weird until the new coach comes in and we really know what they're running. But we had a lot of bad habits here in Baltimore, and we just learned to just accept it and deal with it because there's nothing else we could do. But it's a new era, and they're showing you out the gate that they have a way of playing, and they want to make sure everybody that's wearing a Ravens uniform knows how to run their plays and knows how to execute, which is what I love to see.
We got another one from Wandering Raven. Thank you very much, Raven. Because I wonder if the, quote, analysts bring the same energy for Dart they brought for Richardson about not picking up that blitz last year. They won't.
Ooh.
They won't.
No.
Anthony is having his own issues, though. Anthony needs to tighten up.
Did he play? Did they play that game?
He played and he fumbled, and I didn't see what his overall numbers were, but that was the highlight. He had a run, and then they knocked the ball out before he got down.
Yeah, man, I know he was asking for a trade, but bro, you gotta put something out there for people to say, okay, well.
They ended in a 13-13 tie with New England.
Oh, okay.
He was 11 for 14, 145 yards, 1 interception, 6 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown, and he had the fumble.
Okay, all right, not bad, but
a couple turnovers, about 200 yards of offense.
Yeah. Let's see. God's Favor says Zay 1, Lane 2, Bait 3, Surratt Ortez 4, Lamar 5,000 yards, 50 plus touchdowns. All right.
Then I don't think Rashad Bateman's getting demoted. He's the number 2. The number 2, or he's traded.
Yeah. Yeah. He's gonna be number 2. He's gonna be number 2,
or he's traded. So
and Jacoby Lane in that third role, like it's gonna look good.
Mm-hmm.
I think because we're worried about the tight end position. Who's going to step up at tight end? The tight end, I think, is going to be that position is going to be less productive than it was in the past. In terms of receiving yards. I think they're going to provide their value on third down conversions, blocking well, things like that. They're gonna play well, but it's not going to be a position that we lean on as much moving forward.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think again, it's one preseason game, right?
Yeah.
But they've always been able to find tight ends. I think they'll be fine. And Mark Andrews is not, we like to make fun, but Mark Andrews is not completely washed or anything. He'll be okay. He's just not a upper tier tight end. And if they're going out there and they're running multiple tight ends, like that, they'll get enough production out of that position. Like you said, it won't be the 1,300 yard year that Andrews had a few years ago, but they'll get what they need out of tight end, and they should be hopefully getting a lot more out of wide receiver.
Yeah. And we got another super chat from Kobe. Appreciate you, Kobe. Says Bait is 2, but Jack already starts in 11 personnel.
Yeah, so
yeah,
we'll see if he's 2. We'll see if he's 2.
Yeah.
If Jacoby Lane keeps on making plays in practice, he keeps on making plays in preseason games, I don't think that he'll be number 2. Rashad Bateman.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, he keeps building momentum. And I'll say this: like, I'm gonna be either Bateman's 2 or he's traded, but he could be traded.
Yeah, because honestly, it's not even just he'll fall to 3 because Elijah Surratt went out there and what did everybody expect for him to be? They said, "Oh, he's the most pro ready guy, and he'll be that possession guy, that chain mover." And what did he do? He had 6 catches for 60 yards in his debut. If he keeps that up,
Yeah.
Rashad Bateman's not going to be on the field. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. And he had a pretty quiet camp, right? And there's some rumors that he wasn't 100% healthy. He had a couple of drops here and there, like nothing bad, but nothing spectacular either, like Jacoby Lane. But it was one of those things that people were kind of like, well, maybe he's not going to do a whole lot this year. And then he comes out here tonight and like I said, 6 catches, 60 yards. Minus the fumble, looked pretty damn good.
Yeah.
So we really have to see what happens these next couple games. See how much they get to play. Well, that might be telling right there. They don't if they don't get out on the field much after this game, they might just say, all right, we've seen enough. We know how we're going to use you guys. We know that you're ready for it. And, that might be very telling.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. Lane actually has confidence in himself while Bateman is just out there stealing money from y'all. I don't think he's stealing money. I think he did lack confidence. But, again, different coaching staff. And, this coaching staff might instill confidence in him. John Harbaugh was not a coach that wanted his wide receivers to be overly confident because he didn't want them demanding the ball. That's not this coaching staff.
Over exaggerating about what, Cam?
Stop over exaggerating. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean. Not sure. God's favorite says, Jose B, why y'all think Bate is trade bait if he's not wide receiver 2? He's on a good deal. Even next year, I think he's only getting 10 mil. So why not just keep him? Because he's good enough to be a wide receiver 2. And if they don't think he's good enough to be wide receiver 2 on this team, why keep him? If you have 2 wide receivers that are your guys, you drafted them, you just pay Zay a bunch of money, where does he fit in your long-term plans?
He's in the chat saying Surratt is trash. Surratt had more than a quarter of Bateman's production in his NFL debut. I don't know that we can call him trash, but yeah, no, like Jose saying, I don't think that he would be. He doesn't make a lot of noise, really. Typically, Rashad Bateman, right? He's made little comments here and there publicly about the coaching, kind of insinuating, but I don't think he's going to be comfortable saying, okay, yeah, I was a first round pick. I was the number 2 for the last several years, and 2 rookies are about to leapfrog me. It's all good. No, he'll ask out, and nobody loves a draft pick like Eric DeCosta. Yeah. And if those 2 guys in Lane and Surratt are playing well, and you still got Devontae Walker behind them, they'll absolutely listen. Why not?
And look, Bateman might just step up and just hold it down, and Zay Flowers and Bateman just play at a different level. And we're not really talking about Jacoby Lane and Elijah Surratt as much. You know what I'm saying? They're getting a lot of praise right now because they're the new guys. They're getting a lot of work in training camp. But listen, man, like veterans don't have to show out in training camp. They know what it takes to play in the regular season.
Don't.
Yeah.
No. We'll see if he's playing. Because look, Lamar said he's not playing the preseason, or he's not expecting to play in the preseason at all. I'm assuming that Zay is not going to play. Let's see if Rashad plays.
Yeah. Hey, 200 people in here, over 200 people in here, man. Hit that like button if you're new here. Hit that subscribe button. There's a few ways you can support this channel, and all are appreciated. Super chat, like you guys are doing, much appreciated. Cash App, $, LBHT Show is another way. Also, our memberships. We got a few membership options. The first one, which everybody loves, free. You go over to our website, lbhtshow.com. In fact, the link is pinned in the chat. Members.lbhtshow.com. It will take you right to our membership page. You sign up, and that automatically enters you into our Pick'em League. Right? It's a Pick'em League. It's we built it ourselves. It's on our site, and it's one league. You don't have to go and create a league and invite people. We're inviting you to our league. There's already over 100 people in there. We have a whole ranking system. We have a badge system. All right. So earn some achievements this year.
If it gets over 200, we might have to think about a prize for the winner. Now it's going to be me, so don't get don't get all excited. But I'm just saying, if we hit that number.
All right. So we're over 100 now. We can easily. I think we can get 200 people. No problem. And if you sign up late, signing up late, not a big deal either, because there's some achievements you can win for the latecomers. So not a problem there. But make sure you go over there and sign up. Premium members, patreon.com/LBHTShow. You guys know about the overtime show that we do every Wednesday after our main show, the LBHT show. It's a lot of fun.
It is. This week we're gonna have a story involving a crossbow, so that'll be fun.
Yeah. So that's as little as $5 a month. We'll get you access to that and our Discord. All right. Also, channel members. Somebody signed up earlier for a channel membership. All kinds of ways you can support the show. So all of them are much appreciated. Ferris, I see you moving around over there. Are you good to come up? Ferris looks.
He getting set up.
He getting set up. Okay. All right. Okay, he's ready now. He's ready. All right, Ferris.
What's going on?
What is going on?
Hey, everybody. How's everyone doing? Y'all can hear me?
Yep, we hear you good. Very good.
Oh, good, man. It's good.
All right, so like, why are they trying to get your quarterback murdered in preseason, man?
It's pretty simple. Brian Flores' singular mission on planet Earth has become to single-handedly destroy the New York Giants. Justifiably, by the way. Yeah, to justify.
More about MAGA one blitz at a time.
No, here's the thing, Jose. You would assume it's MAGA. You would assume that but it's a more deeply personal mission for him. Because at the end of the day, they hired the wrong Brian. Remember that?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
They hired the wrong Brian.
But also, he is several years too late.
Yeah.
To accomplish this goal.
Yes.
Yeah. But the malice is still there. Okay.
Yeah. Yep, he's still seething. He's still very angry. And I was like, why are you doing that at a preseason game, dog? That's like a week 7 type of play. This man, he literally is Jay Ward, the safety. He starts off high and he comes down, then he slow plays it. And so Tracy Jr., it was a block for the blitz. Blitz didn't come. And then release. So wait for the blitz. Blitz didn't come. Then release. As he's releasing to go for the route, then Jay Ward blitzes because Jay Ward was probably keying on him. So then he, was too late. He's falling backwards. And he got lit up. That
he did.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Hold on, I'm gonna share this because like if you didn't see this, man, like words cannot do it justice.
Yeah, it was a tremendously designed play, man. I think it was just a better play on for the defense. I mean, my own personal opinion. I don't think Tracy Jr. did anything wrong.
Yeah. I mean, initially it looks like he just missed an assignment, but when you really look at it, you're like, no. I mean, yeah, completely destroyed him. And I turned the volume down.
He landed in the fetal position. That's great.
I mean, and if
wait. The more I watch it, shoot, it may be Tyrone Tracy Jr.'s fault.
That's why I'm not sure.
That was ordained by God.
Maybe
Thank you very much for the super chat. He said, enjoy the dumbfounded look on Harbaugh all 2026.
So he threw a challenge, like literally like 4 minutes into the game. Like 4 minutes into the game, he's like, "I'm gonna challenge this call."
Hey, listen,
and
man, if you write, you write, Ferris.
well, he was wrong.
Not surprising.
Well, but the thing is, the call stood, not confirmed. So stands means we don't have enough evidence to overturn it. Confirms means we were right all along. So it stood. So he could have been right, but they didn't have enough evidence. And then when he like assumed in the second half that one of their tight ends dropped the ball, he puts a timeout to be like, "Oh, the booth is gonna review it," and the booth was like, "No, he caught the ball. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, dude? Get out of here!" It was pretty funny.
Look, you know what? He said this is his preseason to learn some things too as a coach, because he likes to challenge a lot and waste his challenges, and he's like, let me practice good decisions and poor decisions right now in preseason, because he don't have the same history in New York, and he don't have the same leash with his ownership. So
also too, he got lit up, Jackson Dart. They pulled him off the field, and then he got back on the field, and then he threw a touchdown pass off of a broken play in the back of the end zone. So that was pretty impressive. Afterwards,
I'll tell you what. Like once again, coaching malpractice. It's the first preseason game of the year. Your quarterback gets lit up. You have to check him out on the sidelines, and you send him back in. For what?
For who? For what?
Yeah, no, you're done. You're done.
Yeah. Game's over. Because unfortunately for Buck, he was in the chat, but people are getting on Mike LaFleur now, calling him stupid because the guard they drafted in the second round out of Texas A&M, Chase Bizantis, he tore his MCL, and people are like, "Why the hell was your starting guard that?" Because guards fall in the draft. He fell in the second round. He's probably their starting guard.
You have to get some work. Everybody has to get work in the preseason, even starters.
No, Jose, I understand that. But they're like, I understand giving him work, but why was he in there in the third quarter?
Oh yeah, well, I can't defend that.
Yeah. That's when he tore his MCL. He tore it in the third quarter.
Look at this chat. Thank you, Ty. Her super chat says another game Harbs lost when he had a lead.
Well, you know what? I'm not gonna blame John Harbaugh for this game. It's Brandon Allen's fault. That man is an albatross. Oh my god. I don't even know why I don't even know why he's there. I don't even know why Brandon Allen exists to even be here. So yeah, Brandon Allen's only here because he's friends with Brian Callahan. And he's probably like, Davis Webb, where he's the third string or fourth string quarterback, but he's really like the assistant QB coach. You know how they start those? That's probably what Brandon Allen's in, because they've known each other since Cincinnati. Brandon Allen was the longtime backup for Joe Burrow until Jake Browning took his job, and now it's Jake Browning and Joe Flacco. So Brandon Allen he's starting his career in coaching very soon, and his buddy Brian Callahan is helping him with that. Like again, nepotism and favoritism. Mm-hmm. Your friend giving him a job for no reason.
Facts. God made me.
He said somehow Harbaugh didn't know he was going back in. That is his favorite thing.
Look, we're going to be following the Giants very closely over here. I want to see the press conferences afterwards. I want to hear, I wonder if anybody asks, hey, why did you put Jackson Dart in afterwards? I want to hear if he takes responsibility and says, hey, I want him to get more work, or is he say, oh well, I didn't know, the quarterback coach. I think he told him to get back in there, right? Because John Harbaugh has full control until there's bad decisions made, and then he doesn't know what's going on. It was one of them.
Hey, why did Gus Edwards have 3 carries? Ooh, I don't know. I'll have to check on that. What were you watching? He was out there for 3 hours.
I had blaming Willie Taggart. I gotta talk to Willie real quick about this.
Yeah,
and then hiring
our running back Derrick Henry not in the game when he was cooking the Patriots all game. Why didn't you put him back out there?
That wasn't
Willie Taggart.
Was that another tall black man with a braid. I don't know. And then hires Willie Taggart to be his running backs coach in New York.
Yeah.
Willie Taggart.
Ferris getting the whole experience over there. He's getting the whole experience.
One off season. That's crazy.
Hey man, I'm already gray, bro. You see that? It's right here. It's gray. You sure about that? You sure it wasn't Derek?
Listen. He. You can mistake him for a lot of people. He's not a very unique looking person at all.
All right, y'all. We're gonna read a few more comments. We're gonna get out of here. We've been going for an hour already.
How did you survive 15 years of this, Jose?
We started a podcast.
Well, a Super Bowl did help. You know, a Super Bowl gave him a 5 or 6 year buffer, right? And then Lamar Jackson came into the league, and we were excited about the potential of winning with Lamar Jackson. So there's a few things that happened that saved them along the way.
Friend, allegedly,
but you don't have Ray Lewis, you don't have Ed Reed, you don't have Suggs, you don't have Nada.
Man,
walking through that door.
Hey, Alville Reese.
No.
Okay.
I'm not saying he's not gonna be good. I hope he's very good.
Yeah.
But no.
There's a lot of guys on that team. I like Bill Carter a lot. I like Malik
good.
Neighbors.
Yeah.
The rest of it ain't.
I just find it, because this is how I know the media, the media machine is so amazing, and I enjoy how, especially in sports media, where they just blatantly lie all the time. For years, the media told everyone outside of Baltimore, look how well run this organization is. This is a well run organization, but that was a bunch of BS. Because even you bring out the Super Bowl, Jose, which is all, cute and dandy. But you know what? The Philadelphia Eagles won a Super Bowl with Doug Peterson. And then 3 years later, told him, well, pack your bags, buddy. Get out of here.
Yep.
So,
I just can't. I can't wait. Like I'm not. I don't wish bad upon you for the season. You know what? Ferris. It's okay. The Knicks won the NBA Finals. They are the champions. You can suffer through a bad season.
You know what's funny? Every other team is horrible, but the Knicks. The Knicks were like, those teams were sacrificed.
They were sacrificed.
Sacrificed. They're like, we gotta get one Knicks title. Sacrifice them all. And I'm not even just talking about, like, the Rangers stink. The Islanders stink.
Like the Jets, like everybody.
The Jets stink.
What happened to the Liberty?
The Liberty don't stink, but now they don't stink.
They don't stink, but they're not minty fresh either.
Yeah, exactly. They're not minty fresh anymore. They were minty fresh, but not anymore. They're not minty fresh. But like, no, imagine it, bro. The Jets, I know we make fun of the Jets, but there was like a 5-year period that they went to
the conference championship a couple times.
Twice. Yeah, back to back. And then like, remember the years with Chad Pennington when he was healthy? They were kind of good.
Lockers, ankles. I remember.
Exactly. Yeah, like, but now look what they got. Look at them. Look at us. Look at the 2 hockey teams. Look at the 2 baseball teams. They were sacrificed, man.
But you forget, Buffalo is in New York.
What's Buffalo ever done?
They looked terrible in the playoffs last year.
Listen, I picked them to get to the Super Bowl last week on the show. I think they were in on it with the Knicks.
Yeah, I think because Buffalo's done nothing, and he isn't too. Even the Buffalo Sabres, who had one of the best regular seasons in their history, got bounced in the first round of the NHL playoffs. So no New York State team did anything but the Knicks. But the fix was in. By the gods.
Super Bowl, we're gonna find out it's gonna be the opposite this year.
I think Houston makes it on from that side. I think Houston makes it on that side, man. Because I think that defense is
It's
That
legit.
defense it's something,
legit.
man. They need to score 21 points a game.
Okay, they
All they need.
couldn't do it.
They couldn't
Yeah,
do it.
that's
But that's all they need, though. That's all they need. All they need is 21 points.
But here's the thing, though. It's not all they need because, well, I mean, maybe it is, but like you have great defenses in Denver, and I think you have a great defense in Baltimore also.
Here's the thing, man.
They can also play offense.
Oh, look at this. Next week, the Ravens play the Vikings.
Huh. I wonder if
let's see if some design blitzes.
Let's see if we get delayed blitz against Mike 9-0.
No. Let me tell you something, Jose.
Hold on, man. Thank you very much, Pay the Bills. Fans by the bar need to enjoy the Knicks. Stop being spoiled, John.
Yeah. Oh God. No, hey man, let me tell you something about that great defense in Denver.
Oh Lord.
That great defense. Jackson Dart in that shitty offense last year dropped 32 points on them.
Congrats.
Great defense. Okay.
Did you see the rest of their games? Did you catch them in the AFC Championship game, maybe?
When it was like rain and snow,
that was half of the game. When they were dragging Jared Stidham's carcass around that field trying to get to the Super Bowl. Did you happen to catch that act?
I did.
Right.
Okay.
And almost pulled it off.
Hey man, I bet you if New England had Jackson Dart, they would have at least scored 28 points.
I bet they wouldn't.
Yeah, they would have because he scored 32 on them on the road. That great defense, those two edge rushers had 1 sack in that game.
Everybody has a bad week.
They were the number 2 defense in the league. They were literally 1 yard worse.
Didn't Daniel Jones score like 28 on them last year?
I don't know if Daniel Jones scored 28 on them or not, but
I think the Colts.
They were the number 3 scoring defense in the league. They gave up 18.3 points a game.
Yeah, well, not against that shitty New York Giants.
All right, so we got the Ravens got the Vikings next week, and then the Commanders. I love how that's an annual preseason game. Like that should be an annual regular season game. The Battle of the Beltway. I don't know why they won't make it happen in the regular season. I don't understand. But
I found out preseason games are organized by the teams, not by the league. So because the players realized that Channing Crowder told us that's why when he would play with the Dolphins, they would play at Tampa Bay and like in Atlanta.
Yeah,
and now that's how far they would go.
That's fine, but like the league needs to make the Battle of the Beltway annual thing.
Yo, why your boy? I'm looking at that Giants and Broncos game. Jackson Dart completed under 50% of his passes and got sacked 4 times.
Still dropped 32. Still dropped 32
in a loss in which he played horribly.
No, the defense played horribly, my good sir.
No, he completed 15 of 33 pass attempts. He
did not
play well.
He played very well. Hey.
Okay.
Winning is winning. He was gonna win that game if Shane Bowen, that football terrorist, didn't exist.
He was gonna win that game. Okay.
Yeah, he was.
That's my
he was.
What's up, Joey? Good to see you.
Ravens I agree with you, Jose.
Neuroscience Sports, salute. Hold on 1 second, Ferris. According to NFL media, Buffalo has 4 Super Bowls. Oh, they definitely been to 4.
Yeah.
No, what you say, Ferris?
No, because there's a couple of those games that those rivalries where they do it every 3 years. Yeah. One of them due to violence. The other 2, I have no idea why. Because the New York Giants and the Jets play every 3 to 4 years in the regular season. We play literally. I think we're gonna pay them in like 2 more years because we played them 2 years ago. Yeah, I don't know why the Commanders and the Ravens don't play every other year or something like that. The other one is Raiders-Niners when they were in San Francisco and Oakland, where they made sure to play it every 4 years because they're like, we can't have people dying every year.
Yeah,
that's something we can't have.
Kabashi is not wrong here. There are some of y'all in this here chat that used to defend Harbaugh like crazy. I'm not naming names. Kabashi has his own book like Sutton's. Kabashi was writing names. Like I remember.
Dude, man, it's Chris Jericho, man. You made the list.
Yeah.
When we started, this is our 6th year. or yeah, 6th or 7th year. I can't remember. We started with 2020 or 2021. Um, when we started, we were already not on that Harbaugh train because we knew what Harbaugh was like. And by the way, we were fully right then too because he was on the verge of getting fired. So
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
we just didn't change our mind. That's all, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was the consensus. This is what all the fans here in Baltimore wanted to happen at the time. They were ready for Harbaugh to be fired. The word was he was going to get fired, and everybody was good with that. And then Lamar Jackson started the game, and we forgot about it. Except over
Mm-hmm.
here. Let's break hot take. Okay.
Now here's the thing, man. You guys are you and Brownie were the first people ever to say he's not that good of a coach. Because again, like I say, the media, what they put out there for like not the non-Raven market, they tell other teams and they tell other people like, oh, this is a good coach. But then when you break him down and you see the kind of the subcategories of coaching, he lacks in severe subcategories.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, time management. He's not an offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, so he can't improve it or on each side of the ball. He was a special teams coordinator, but the only reason, you know what I mean? But like, because he was moved from defensive backs coach because it would have helped his head coaching options. But we all knew he was going to get a head coaching job because his last name was Harbaugh.
Yeah.
Someone was going to give him a head coaching job at one point coming out of Philadelphia. He didn't need help getting a head coaching job. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
he's like the CEO coach, except he refuses to hire great coordinators to run the team for him.
Right.
exactly. Yeah. And those coaches have the hardest job because if you hire great coordinators, you're gonna lose them in a
Mhm.
couple of years. So you need to then replace them with just as talented or more talented people. And that's why that head coach is being phased out because you can't keep hiring a new offensive coordinator every couple of years. That's why Kyle Shanahan and Sean McVay, they're fine with losing offensive coordinators year after year because they're an offensive coordinator,
Yeah.
right? D'Amico Ryans doesn't have Bill Belichick didn't have a defensive coordinator per se. He had a defensive play caller and the guy who would set up the game plan. It was Brian Flores, Gerard Mayo, his son at one point, and two of those guys got head coaching jobs. You know what I mean? Romeo Crennel at one point. So like he had those type of. That's why the CEO head coach should not exist anymore
Yeah.
because you're not going to
No,
keep your good guys.
we're not naming names, jail dog. People can change their mind. You know what I'm saying? We just be wrong sometimes. Like you can't get everything right. We listen. It's only people that go overboard with it. That's why we always tell y'all, don't go overboard. All right. Don't be this. Don't be this right here. All right. Don't be the defenders for the front office. Just because we say something that you don't like, you can say, "Hey, I disagree. I think you're wrong about that." That's fine, right? Because I mean, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know for sure. Like we it's just opinions. But when you get real emotional about it and you start calling names and we're this and that, okay, all right, we'll see. All right. Just don't delete your account. That we had a couple people that did that early on when we told them, all right, when you're wrong, come back here and admit that you're wrong. And instead of admitting that they're wrong, they deleted the account. So just saying, just don't do that. Okay. He's not even a good coach. If he was black, he'd been fired 10 years ago. Well, that's facts. No lies detected there. I was ready for Harv to leave a long time before Lamar saved his job. Yeah. And I'll tell you this too. The local media was pretty split on Harbaugh for a while. All right. Like early on, even after he won Super Bowl, there was something like, yeah, I don't really like him.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't as loved locally as the national media seems to love him. I'll say that.
Well, he's got a condescending way about him.
Yes.
Not nearly as bad as Brian Billick, but it's there.
Yeah.
You know?
Brian Billick, yeah, Brian Billick was bad too.
Yeah.
Brian Billick
Really?
was bad too. Yeah. Oh
Damn.
yeah. And he
I got a question.
he had a weekly radio show too, where like he just sit there for an hour and talk and just real smug to try to explain to you how he knows football and you don't understand football. And the thing that used to always piss me off about that radio show is he will always explain how hard it is to win games in the NFL. And I'm like, dog, somebody does it every year. You did it. You won a Super Bowl. Like, don't tell me how hard it is. That's your job. Hey guys, let me go to sleep, please. Oh, just elevate, go to bed. We getting out of here soon. We getting out of here. It's Saturday. It's Saturday.
But that's always been my thing with coaches. Like, I don't want to hear how hard it is when somebody does it every single year. You know, you talk about March Man. Oh, it's so hard to win 6 games in a row. Like, yeah, somebody does it every single year. You know what's hard? Winning the Triple Crown in horse racing. That's why it doesn't happen that often. It's difficult. Somebody wins games every single year. Somebody wins the Super Bowl every single year. And you know what? If you want it to be you, it can be. You just have to.
And it's always the same names. Always like the same names too.
There are only 32 premier head coaching jobs in football. There's only 32. You have one of them. You have a high expectation, and if you can't get it done, you can't keep that job.
Because you know what? I hate this guy. I absolutely hate this guy because, as you all know, I am a Miami Hurricanes fan. But Curt Cignetti went to Indiana and said, "You know what I do? I win. Google me." And then he won the national championship at Indiana. I don't want to hear how hard it is.
The worst, like, and I like this. I'm not speaking hyperbolically. The worst football program in NCAA Division I history. The worst. You know how bad they are? They were still talking about how Lee Corso took them to 7 or 8-4 and won a pinstripe bowl. They're like, that's the greatest season in Indiana football history. They were bad. Bad. Like going 2-12 was a benefit. They have multiple 0-11 seasons in their career. That man deserves to talk as much smack as he wants.
And then he showed up and said, "You know what? We winners now." Before he won.
Yeah.
And then won.
And you know what? He can talk as much smack as he wants. If you can do that at Indiana, you can talk as much smack as you want. The only thing he couldn't beat was North Dakota State at James Madison. But, you know, outside of that, you know, he still won a national title at James Madison. Well, actually, he didn't.
He won the real national title, though.
That's also a good point.
Yeah.
Yes.
Harbaugh
with his 38-year-old
for the culture after all the leaders left after the Super Bowl.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's the culture.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, and you see this new coaching staff purging those old ways, and you can and look, they all said it. It's a breath of fresh air, right? It's not like John Harbaugh set these high standard here, this winning culture, and he retired, and his new coach comes in there, and they're like, oh, well, you know, it's different. You know, we're not going to compare him to Harbaugh. Harbaugh is great, you know, but he's doing things different. Like you could tell when players rock with a previous coach, and you know they're not hating on the new coach, but they know like, okay, it's not the same, but we just got to get used to it or whatever, right? There's an adjustment phase. As soon as Jesse Minter got here and that whole coaching staff, they're like breath of fresh air. Everybody seems to understand what's going on. Like they're saying all the things. Like you don't have to read between the lines. They're telling you he's better.
Yeah,
they're just flat out telling you he's doing a better job. Now, ultimately, the deciding factor on that will be wins and losses, right? Can he get you guys there? But everything leading up to it says, yes, he's doing a better job than Harbaugh, and they are buying into it. They clearly stopped buying into what Harbaugh was selling them last year, which is why he had to go.
No, game too easy. We're not going to do this. He says, thanks to Carson Beck being incompetent, he gave the game to Indiana. He didn't give the game to Indiana. But Carson Beck
was a bad interception.
Okay, yeah, it was. Where was the defense? one of the top defenses in the country. Everybody knew Fernando Mendoza was running that draw. Everyone knew it. They knew it. Where were you at? But listen, Carson Beck played very, very well after their early losses to get them back into it, get them into the playoffs, and get them to the championship game. So we're not going to crap on Carson Beck tonight.
What's up, Garnett? Yeah, that's a bad interception. It's a bad interception.
Malachi Tony, man, was right down. He was wide open across, man. The seam was right there. He was wide open, not just a boom. That's all you got to do. Right there. Number 10. Number 10 was right open. He was open right in front of your eyes. But no, let me go deep for no apparent reason. Malachi Tony was wide open. Okay, you know what? Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it. I'm not having flashbacks.
Did we see what Roquan said what he likes about the new head coach? No stuttering on the mic. I didn't see his comments about the coach.
Yeah, they interviewed him in the middle of the game, and he said, he's the new head coach is very calculated, and he likes playing for calculated guys. I was like, all right, Roquan, just stop talking, please. Let's go back.
He's excited. I mean, no, they're excited. I get it.
No, I get that. I'm just saying, like, I don't like if I'm tuning into a preseason game, it's not to hear you talk to the people who aren't playing on the sideline for 10 minutes.
But they do that all the time.
I know, and I hate it all the time. During the Panthers game, because they're in Buffalo, they brought a local chef on there and spent like 15 minutes going over the menu that he prepared for like the tailgating and everything. And he was talking about the different sauces he made and the sandwiches. I was like, they're playing right now. What's up, John?
They said we're playing well, so we gotta pivot.
Happy football season. I only was watching closely in the first quarter. Has the O-line optimism taken a hit? Little shaky. I am still worried. I mean, the jury's still out on the O-line.
Yeah.
But tonight the team played very well on both sides of the ball. So
I think B has said this before, right? You can have some holes on the O-line, but if they're playing well as a unit, that helps cover things up. What I saw from every person that came out there, right, second, third string, whatnot, you saw them in unison. Like you didn't see too much of them not knowing where to be, right? Like missed assignments. Did they get beat sometimes? Yeah, but they know where they need to be. So, it's a matter of, okay, are we going to get the most talented people? Are we going, especially if they're young, do they need to get a little bit stronger? Things like that. Those are things you can work with. And yes, it is still early. We have to see at the end of the day because, the biggest question is still, what's that center position going to look like?
Mm-hmm.
I got a question. So, Brandon, when he was talking about the sauces, was he talking about like barbecue, like putting the sauces on the barbecue?
Me. They was talking about wing sauces. All right. One of them was a golden spicy. Used some locally grown peppers, and they mixed it with a tangy barbecue sauce. He had a little beef on weck. And he had a little some chicken parmesan, and he sold 3,000 sandwiches just today.
This is a highlight. It's a highlight of that game, huh?
I was like, bro,
the Panthers game or the Ravens game?
No, the Panthers game. I'm like, if I ever go to Buffalo, I'm gonna make it a point to not eat at your restaurant. Garner said the Bride of Washington get shoved into next week. He got his money though, Garner. Right? he landed on a pile of cash.
Yeah. Everybody looked good on the right, but Emery looked good on the right, but not the left. Yeah, I mean, this is a time to work them out in different places. And maybe he didn't look good on the left, but he can get better at it. Who knows? Like it's like this is what preseason is for. Move people around, especially on the O line, and see what you got. Venga looked good. Yeah, still definitely worried about center. Gwen looked good. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Unfortunately, we're not going to really know until we get out there in the regular season and see what they're looking like.
Jay says Josh Allen not getting called for a blatant face mask on Jalen Phillips was the highlight. Listen, I didn't like Jalen Phillips grabbed Josh Allen and was holding him, and then Josh Allen threw the ball away, and they didn't call a sack. And I'm like, you're supposed to call in the grasp there. Because if you don't want Jalen Phillips taking him to Suplex City, then blow the whistle. All right, because he's grabbing him, and you know if he throws him on the ground, that's going to be 15 yards, automatic first down. So they don't do it; they just hold him, and you can't let the quarterbacks take advantage of that if that's the way you're going to call it.
Yes, and there was a decent Isaac sighting out there.
That got erased from history, guy.
Listen, preseason doesn't count anyway. Those aren't official records. So it was still a good play. It doesn't whether he got the whether it held, it was a touchdown. It's not a real touchdown anyway. It was a good play, good heads up play, good job by Adisa Isaac. Keep it up. He needs to do more of that though. In this preseason, he needs to be out there often and trying to put himself in position to make plays because he can still make this team. All right, Ferris is hopping off here. We're getting out of here pretty soon anyway. I hope Josh Allen throws 100 interceptions. Man, y'all really, you know what? This is not Josh Allen's fault. The reason why y'all hate Josh Allen, it's the media's fault.
It is. Josh Allen is actually very likable.
Yeah. He didn't do anything wrong. You gotta blame mainstream media. That is not on Josh Allen.
You know what's crazy? After they took away that interception for that dude who doesn't exist, he's not on the stat list for Baltimore. He did nothing else. That's crazy.
All right, y'all. We want to end the stream. Once again, before we get out of here, click that link that you see in the chat box. That will take you to our free membership page. You can sign up for our Pick'em League, members.lbhtshow.com. Also, if you want some premium content, patreon.com/LBHTShow. All right, for as little as $5 a month, you can support the show and you get access to the overtime show. All right. If he wants to be liked, then give back the money he found on the ground on the MV3.
Listen. We don't ask people to give back free money over here.
No, not at all. Not at all. All right, y'all. B, are you ready? Do you want me to end this or you got it?
You go ahead.
All right. We are out of here. No outro. I don't have the outro set. All right. Be back here Monday morning. Jose and Hendo. Okay. We'll talk more about the game. Make sure you subscribe on your way out. And y'all have a great weekend. Peace.